Hello everyone, KWB194.com here. Well, I was trying to do a talk about video game moments that I went through, but honestly somehow the video got interrupted. Instead I'm gonna talk about a interesting horror flick that when I first saw it kind of amused me. Well, especially when I started getting older. That's when it really started amusing me, to tell you the truth. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. Yep. This one, of course, features the character Tommy as a grown-up. Well, not really a grown-up. I think it's more like a teenager, I guess. I'm not technically sure. The movie itself is interesting. In the beginning, of course, Tommy and this guy are thinking that Jason is not dead. But, so what happens is that they try to set his grave on fire, which not surprising me. Surprisingly, they actually didn't succeed because of a rainstorm that came, and it kind of failed in their mission, of course, because when the lightning had struck a pole that Tommy had impaled into Jason, and when the lightning struck the pole, Jason basically woke up from his grave. Yeah, and he killed Tommy's friend that was with him. I think the guy's name was Hoss. Yeah, so Tommy got the heck out of there, and Jason, of course, found his mask and put it on, and he grabbed the pole. Yeah, so and of course, as the movie progresses and stuff, the body count gets really weird. This weird kill I really saw in this one was this group of people like having a paintball shootout, I guess it was, and these three people are actually approaching this area of the forest, and what happens? Out jumps down Jason. All of a sudden, take out all three, bang, out their head for sure. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Do not mess with Jason. Yeah. Yeah, you start messing with him. Yeah, you get. Yeah, I'm gonna get it for sure. Anyway, something else really kind of surprised me about about Friday the 13th Part 6. What's the gosh, what was that? Oh, well, actually, there are two things. I'll explain the first one. I'll explain my second. The first one that surprised me was when Jason had walked into the girls' bedroom area, the girls' cabin, actually, it's more like it. And this little girl started freaking out when she saw Jason. Yeah, and of course started reciting a bedroom prayer. No. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. But the second one that surprised me about the movie was oh yeah, it's the scene where Tommy and Jason are about ready to go into battle. So as Tommy's in the boat and Jason's coming into the water, Tommy starts pouring gasoline into the water, and he I love it, and then he sets that portion of it on fire, hoping to lure Jason to a trap, basically, that he had set up. So the trap basically was more than likely a chain that Tommy had, and yeah. So when Jason rose up out of the water, Tommy managed to get the chain on him, and was trying to actually he was trying to choke. I guess you might say he was trying to choke him to death. So what happens instead is that once the chain was around Jason, he actually started sinking into the to the bottom of the lake. And so what happened was basically Tommy had like fainted, I guess, after yeah, in the underwater, yeah, because actually what happened was that the boat actually tipped overboard and both Jason and Tommy went into the water. And yeah, and what nearly caused Tommy to faint was that he had about drowned in a way after when Jason had a hold of his head. I thought for a moment he was going to suffer that same fate that one cop did. Yeah, got a skull cracking, you know. Anyway, so what happens is that Tommy's girlfriend Megan goes into the water to save him, and while she's trying to save Tommy, Jason grabs a hold of her foot, tries to drag her underwater. But what she managed to do was she managed to start the boat engine and run the blade across Jason's throat. Kind of surprising in that situation. Well, actually, you have to forgive the noise in the background. That is my window fan you hear. So, I think that will actually end my topic through Friday the 13th, Part 6. So next time, I hope you guys are tuning in, because I might talk about something else. Just not sure what yet. So until then, if you like my talk about on Friday the 13th, Part 6, subscribe to me at youtube.com. Till then, peace.